From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. And landed Roberts in there on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Ashton Doolin. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. You watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Laube now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Vegas.
A gain of 13 yards.
Smith.
1st down, Raiders.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On second down, Smith. That one, take it in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'm chop you up with one.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it. Loose and put an end to this drive.
Gino now on first and 10. He'll get this off to Genty. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's second and a couple. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got it about the 8. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Forced to his right. There he goes again. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's second and
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Williams. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least,
Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. And the Raiders have come up with it.
you know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
Formation for the Raiders.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go.
A run. Genty trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal.
Here's Genty. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now second down and goal.
There we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Raiders. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pick.
To throw, it's Williams. Forced out left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Third down coming up. Throwing is Williams. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
The break the huddle
line.
coming up now for first and 10. Now Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Smith. He'll find Jesse out of the backfield.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. Until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Now third down and less than a yard.
To throw, Smith again working deep downfield. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play there for the Raiders. It covers 51 yards.
Las Vegas first down.
Smith now. This one broken up It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
13 next, 13 next.
Smith. And he's in! Geno Smith. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.